The streak is at 16 and we have Goat Baby. GG. I also, dude, 4.44 damage is 0.06 off of the possible max. We have an Emperor card. We have really bad tier rate. But again, a lot of damage and Goat Baby. I'm feeling pretty good. Now, as I always tell you, I do prefer high tier rate, low damage over high damage, low tier rate. But coming off a run just now that started with low tier rate and low damage, I'm not complaining at all. This is a good start in my book, especially since this is an absurd amount of damage, right? Like, this is not just a lot of damage, but this is a buttload of damage. I'm trying way too hard here to use Dry Baby. Card reading. Speedrun time. I mean, if we get that. I'm not gonna blow up the machine for card reading, I don't think. I don't see myself blowing up the machine for that, but if I get it, I'll definitely take it. At the very worst, it saves you bombs and keys over the course of the run, and then just gives you a really fast endgame. Which, you know, I speedran the game for so long, I don't mind going fast every once in a while, even though it has the YouTube folks complaining about the 20-minute episode. Nope. Oh, it was a reroll machine? I didn't even look at it. Okay, well, I can't blow that up. I can blow that up for money, but then my thing is gone, so... That's a champion. I love how the champion came in last. Giving me a nice amount of time to clear everyone else. I mean, I want that. Ooh. All right. God, I hate buttons. I do love that pushable TNT barrel, though. That just gave me the secret room. Hey, Sacred Mallow. Welcome. Okay, we had a lot of hot bomb action on the last run. Glad to see that some things just don't change across multiple runs in a day. That was a good bomb. Although Gemini, probably one of the easiest bomb targets. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I swear to God, if those 2 coins are gonna... If I'm missing those 2 coins at some point in the run, you're allowed to laugh at me. That was pretty rude. Ooh. Big. Yeah, if the machine was at 999 there, that would have been tragic. Now with Jacob's Ladder, we definitely want more tier rate. Although Jacob's Ladder does scale with your damage, so it definitely benefits from a lot of damage too, but I just personally prefer the tier rate, okay? In every regard. That's how I've reset mine before. I think every Isaac player that plays this game a lot has at some point reset his donation machine that way. I too have done that at a time where I had still had the donation machine banned for my streak rules. It happens. It does happen. And it's hilarious every single time. Bit of a rough one so far, not in terms of difficulty, but in terms of how little progress we seem to be making. Like, sure, I picked up Jacob's ladder at this point, but it feels like I'm not really getting closer to anything groundbreaking. I have 1 coin, which is never a great place to be. And my secret rooms keep containing garbage. Oh, oh. The Duke of Flies with Jacob's ladder is a piece of cake. Even if you can't one-shot the flies. Actual cake. And I can even use Dry Baby to my advantage here. Okay, if this wasn't a health up, I probably wouldn't have entered the Devil Deal, but with the health up, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling really good about it. What? Oh, should I have taken that? I want to look for the store now and see if there's a soul heart in there, maybe. Super secret should be here. Bunch of bombs is nice. I want to see the store. Maybe I can buy a 5-cent soul heart. $33% chance to shoot a poison tier. Oh man. Tell you what, for the fans. I'm desperate enough to try and get 2 cents out of that to buy the soul heart. I think that's a smart choice. 2 coins short. Oh, well, I ended up finding the 2 coins, so I wasn't really short, but that donation machine drop actually ended up making a difference. Curse of Darkness. Not great. Not bad. Succubus! Well done. What's in here? A gray chest. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Fate's Reward is actually pretty good. That should shoot, yeah, Jacob's Ladder tiers too. At a much lower fire rate, but nonetheless, that's pretty good. I feel like the super secret isn't here, but the best lead I have right now. Nice. Look at those juicy damage numbers. Oh yeah, chat really likes seeing my damage numbers. Secret room is probably below me. But let's confirm. It's probably there, yeah. Thank you, Dry Baby. They don't call him Goat Baby for nothing. And by they, I mean me. I'm calling him Goat Baby. Ah! Yes. Look, Wesker, there's a rounding error there somewhere, and you know it. But yeah, that's a good point. My damage says 4.44, and when I step into the Succubus aura, it says plus 2.22, but the end result is 6.65. That's that is Isaac math at its fun. Look, Isaac's 5. He's allowed to make these kinds of errors. I really want that, but I'm not gonna get it. 4 plus 2 is 5. Honestly, like, that's exactly how a 5-year-old would math it too, just because they felt like it, like getting it right on the first two 4 plus 2s and then getting it wrong on the last. Okay, look at the donation machine making a difference here, like actually. I can't get the Diplo unless I pull 2 more cents out of my butt somewhere. What was in here? Was it a bone heart? Okay. I'll go for the chest. Okay. The one time I don't bomb the mushroom to actively look for an item. That's the result. Oh. And for that, I'm risking my eternal heart. Shoutouts to Succubus. Actual MVP of this room. Am I actually not gonna get the thing because of the other thing? Apparently. Was there a shopkeeper to blow up? In that... Oh, there was a guy with nickels who didn't give anything, right? There was totally a shopkeeper in there that I didn't blow up, right? Haunted by the ghost of 2 coins. He's got this. Don't worry, he's got me. Maybe there's a nickel in here. Single cent. Pageant boy easy. I don't know if I want to waste the boss item slot on pageant boy for that, but oh god, this guy even steals my money. Succubus! Oh, I was hoping I could make him do that. Alright, well, no Diplo for probs. Lots of heart containers suddenly on this floor, though. 3 heart containers now. This is your villain origin story? Come on, it was a mini mush. It's not even like I found a magic mushroom. The mini mush, isn't the mini mush like 5%? Like, that's not even that rare. I like how the electric arcs are poisonous too, if it's a poison pill from Pinky Eye. A poison tier, sorry. I should really stop going into these on Loki's. I was trying to get the other thing too. Adds lost coin, sure. I need some tier rate. We're still at 2.04. That's not a lot of tier rate. Not a sufficient amount of tier rate for sure. When mushrooms are destroyed, the following events can occur. Hold up, this is a bit of an inopportune time. Oh! I was a bit distracted by him turning pink. Destroyed. Magic mushroom spawns 0.33%, mini mush spawns 0.25. Wait, why is the mini mushroom more rare than the magic mushroom? How does that make sense? What? Oh. Okay, well, there goes the bone heart. What? Why is it more rare, huh? Doesn't magic mush give the exact same stats, except like more. And like it gets the exact same stats as mini mushroom and then some on top. Why the infestation 2 is incredible, by the way. People stop bombing after magic mushroom. Honestly, like from what I read in chat and my comments and on Reddit, I'm convinced that I'm the only person that actually bombs mushrooms at all. I'm not sure people stop bombing after magic mushroom. Ooh. I like how it specifies no effect for Dry Baby, because Dry Baby actually gets physically bigger. So it's important to emphasize that that's just an optical thing. If a bomb shroom, it's either because I have a million bombs or I want pills. Yeah, I knew about the wavy cap potential in a secret room. I've actually never seen that before happen though. I was beginning to think it was a myth, honestly. Well, Q4. Actually, no, it's not Q4 anymore. It's Q3. This item is only a shadow of its former self. Rest in peace, Satanic Bible. I bought mushrooms last night and got magic mushroom on my Jacob and Esau run, then died right in front of the Isaac boss fight due to skill issues. Well, to be fair, it's J and E. It's a very difficult character. Two very difficult characters. What's the correct phrasing here? Oh, brother. Okay, this run is definitely not safe at all yet, but it's improved a lot. It's got a lot of AoE, it's got a lot of single target damage. The only thing it doesn't have is tier 8 to get even more single target damage and AoE. That's the nice thing about this build though. Like all my good qualities directly scale with me getting more damage in tier 8. So that's really all we have to find to make this run incredible. Jumper cables and Satanic Bible, sign me up. I'll be back for that soul heart. I bought the battery now because I'm fairly positive on the fact that I'm still gonna get a coin over the course of this run, of this floor. And the book was at exactly 0 right there, so I wanted to take advantage of that while I could. Now, after talking so big, I'm gonna have to actually look for another coin to not look like an idiot. Oops. Alright, well, already looked like an idiot, so I guess I can stop looking for a coin. I don't know, I want that coin now. I wonder what streak goes longer, JNE or T-Loss? Probably T-Loss. Although regular JNE, I still maintain that they're not as hard as people make it out to be. It's just a very awkward character, which is, I think, the main issue. There's my coin. And there's my other coin. Double pill, I'm down. We all know I'm going to regret this though, right? Eat down, no, that's okay. I mean, I would have preferred not to pop it, but at least it wasn't tears down. 2 coins mattered again. Yeah, this is that donation machine is just haunting me through the entire run. Do I want to go in there? I think I do. I have a copy piece, right? I still have a guppy piece. Secret room probably between the store and the sack room. I like how Fade's reward is firing bigger tiers than I am because of the BFF. I need this guy to move towards the succubus. Maximize that sweet, sweet succubus damage. Oh god, I screwed myself there. Please just give me the wire coat hanger. Please. Oh right, I have Satanic Bible. I'm not gonna get a wire coat hanger there. I don't care about my shadow. Curse of the Unknown. No, that's telepills. It could actually screw me out of going to the lamp here. And I definitely don't want to go to Delirium right now. Okay, that was a great room for jumper cables. And I would not mind seeing this one a few more times. Door key. I have 8 keys and 1 more store. Like, yes, I could take that key now and juggle it to the store to get in there for free. But like, is it really worth saving 1 key? I mean, technically it is, but I'm not gonna run out of keys this run. There's just no way. So I'm not gonna care. Okay. Don't have any red heart containers, so I'm not gonna mess with that. And no, I mean, I could use the bone throwers to try and make Rotten Baby do its thing. Not Rotten Baby. Goat Baby. Alright, Mom's box. Don't care. Care about that though. And that. I love how I got a jumper cable proc from blowing up the guy in the store. Okay. Red Mom. Succubus! Ah, I'm bad. Oh, I'm double that. Oh, thank you. Okay, there's a devil deal. This is a lamb run, so we take that. Can this just be Krampus? Like, Krampus would have been pretty bowler here with Jacob's ladder. Funny we had 0 actual damage up this run. Yeah, real funny. Hilarious, really. Well, we have the negative now. That's a damage up. You can actually go a step further. Outside of the negative, we haven't had any even DPS ups in this run. This run is stupid. I want a new one. Actually, hold up. We're performing pretty well here. Although, at worst, I guess this run is another great example of how your damage stat really isn't everything. I actually had years ago, I'll never forget that. It's one of those conversations that just burns into your head. And you think about it again once every few months. I had a person arguing with me back in my speedrunning days that picking up tears ups does not increase your DPS and only damage increases your DPS. And they also would not listen when explained that DPS stands for damage per second. And tears up is one way to increase that. I don't know, it's just some of these little things that that you don't forget about when people really show you their butt online. Damage per shot. Maybe they did think it was damage per shot. I don't know, but I explained to them it's damage per second and they wouldn't listen. I also had a guy in our local Pokemon group argue with me at some point that there's only a northern and a southern hemisphere on Earth, but there's no eastern and western hemisphere. It's like, what? It's a ball. Like, you can cut it in half vertically or horizontally. Like, it's really not that hard to grasp. Damage per sphere. You can cut it in half in infinite numbers of ways. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're being really exact, there's even a northwest and a southeastern hemisphere. There's a lot of hemispheres. But hey, I mean... Bloody lust. Sure. I don't need to go back for that soul heart. We're good. I have tears up now too. And I'm missing one heart. Like, come on. All right, what do we do? Emperors. Don't care. I will use my Emperor that I started with to skip the dark room. And no one's gonna stop me. The earth is flat, so it can't be... Ah, finally, the good topics. Finally someone who has an understanding of the universe beyond the common man's comprehension. Oops. Get him, succubus! Well sucked. Good job, succubus. A good suckening. Truly impressive. Am I full clearing this? I'm totally full clearing this floor, am I? It's a lot of worms. I would agree. There's no western and eastern hemisphere. Northern and southern hemispheres exist because our sphere is oriented in a definitive division along the axis. From a math standpoint, I'm wrong. I don't see how I am. Just because it's... Thank you, Miss Achiever. I guess that's a fair point. That yeah, technically what you're saying is right, Wesker, but we're still like we're still considering an Eastern and a Western hemisphere, right? Even though it is a social construct, I guess. That's a good point, actually. So I guess both I and that guy were correct. I don't know, dude. Let me message this dude that I randomly had an interaction with like 8 years or so ago and tell him that he was actually correct. Partially. I need to atone for my sins. Goat baby, save me! Yeah, now this goat baby can't save me from. Alright, one more devil deal. Ooh. I mean, look, I'm gonna take both, but that's gonna be tears down. See if I care, though. Welcome to society. There's no facts, only consensus opinions. Really tempted to use the Emperor here, but I'm actually gonna appreciate the health ups, to be honest. No, that's not what I meant, but I'm gonna take that too and just spend it at the start of the next floor. I was talking about the health that I'm gonna get from the book. Is it dead end? Or is the devil? Appreciate the health ups. I'm gonna appreciate it when we find 2 guppy pieces for 1 heart each at the start of the dark room. That's when we're gonna really appreciate it. I don't care about strengths card. Oh. I'm sure that's going to do some fun stuff over the course of this and next floor. Although that's a sad crystal key. Like, getting it so late is definitely a bit underwhelming. Game is like, let me increase your max HP, dude. I'm gonna drop the crystal key. It actually has pretty low odds of doing anything at this point. Okay, happy to report that Waken Me's cat just walked over their keyboard. I think it's something we're tilted on next, and you could perfectly go from north to south without breaking something. Okay, now it's getting too deep for me. I'm sorry. My understanding of maths and geometry is exhausted. Or at least all that I can allocate my brain power to, whilst also playing a difficult video game. I'm not taking more HP. I already want to get rid of these 2 hearts game. I only did it because I like you in the first place, but I don't like you that much. Ah, there's the boss room. Hey everyone, today's random member shout out of the day goes to Eliasso. Thanks so much for being a member to the channel. I appreciate you. As always, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could drop a sub if you haven't done so yet. It's an easy way to find my videos again, and it's a free way to support me. Drive die, baby! Totally just got that kill. Sick. Oops. Curse of the Lost! I'm so glad I saved the Emperor card and I feel so smart right now. Garbage. More garbage. Sure. I got my speed back. And an inconsequential flight. Get him rotten, baby. Get him rotten, baby. Sick. Get him Jacob's ladder. Get him Bob's brain. No, Bob's curse, sorry. All right. Teamwork. Made it through the end. Not a difficult run, but really weird in how our damage came together. GG.